It's yet another week in Spanish football, and once again, the headlines are not about goals, tactics, or title races, but about referees. This time, Real Madrid are at the center of a storm that has reignited one of the oldest rivalries in La Liga, not just between clubs, but between Madrid, Barcelona, and the league's leadership itself. Over the past few days, several Real Madrid players have quietly voiced their frustration, claiming that referees across Spain feel immense pressure when officiating their matches. According to these players, every 50-50 challenge, every VAR review, and every controversial whistle comes with an extra layer of scrutiny, not just from rival fans, but from the media, La Liga officials, and even political figures. One unnamed Madrid player was quoted as saying, "It feels like referees are scared to make decisions in our favor. Every call becomes a national debate. We're constantly under the microscope." But in Catalonia, those words were met with disbelief, and even anger. Barcelona supporters and journalists immediately accused Real Madrid of playing the victim, pointing out the club's history of influence and media dominance in Spain. On social media, Barca fans circulated countless clips of past refereeing decisions that they claimed favored Madrid, from soft penalties to questionable red cards, accusing Los Blancos of hypocrisy. Meanwhile, La Liga president Javier Tebas, never one to shy away from controversy, publicly responded to Madrid's narrative. In a press conference that has since gone viral, Tebas stated, "What really puts pressure on referees are the weekly videos released by Madrid TV, dissecting every decision against them. That's what manipulates public opinion, not the league." Those remarks sent shockwaves across Spanish football. For many, it was the latest sign of the growing Cold War between Real Madrid's leadership and the La Liga presidency. Florentino Perez, Madrid's president, has long had a strained relationship with Tebas, particularly since Madrid, Barcelona, and Juventus pushed for the European Super League. Madrid insiders claim that Tebas has subtly targeted the club in recent seasons, using refereeing and public comments to sway perception. Tebas, however, insists he's simply defending the integrity of the competition. This back and forth has turned into an endless blame game, a political tug-of-war played out in press rooms, on television, and across social media platforms. Former referees have also weighed in. Some argue that Madrid's global reputation and massive fanbase naturally create extra pressure for officials, both on and off the field. Others, however, insist that the real pressure comes from the club's own media machinery, which releases hours of analysis after every controversial match. And while both sides argue over perception and power, the real question remains. Are referees in Spain truly free to make independent decisions, or have they become pawns in the rivalry between the two biggest clubs in world football? For decades, Spanish football has been defined by the battle between Real Madrid and